Ladies and gentlemen, there's a young man. His name is Simon Says. He's going to be here in 2 seconds. When we're ready, let's put your hands together, everybody. Ready? I want the inspector to be impressed. That's it, good. You're ready. 1, 2, 3, go!
Oh, well, everybody, how are you doing? Having a great night?
Yeah!
Yeah, that's fantastic. And did you recognize the song? Do you know the singer's name of this song? Oh, pardon me, I meant like, singer, not really singer. Because English is a foreign language for me. I just learned it on the bus when I was going over here this evening. So just have you recognized the singer's name? Anyone? Shout it out loud.
Mick Jagger!
It was Mick Jagger, yeah, that's right. And just like in case of Mick, singer or a sinner, it doesn't make a difference, does it? Did you know that the guy has 7 kids with 4 women? He's really productive, He really is. And so now, guys, I'm not sure if you heard, but the Rolling Stones were in the news this week. And apparently they are going to Cuba, to the island of freedom and both Castros. So that's really something. And just like in the case, maybe you don't really know, the Stones and Mick Jagger. But Mick Jagger has a couple of habits when he goes to new country he didn't visit it before. Basically, he does a press conference. Over there, he promotes a show. He does a show. On the show, he finds a girl, and he makes a baby to her. And I don't mean acting as a baby, Mama, hungry, Mama. I mean, really solid baby, 6 kilos or 12 pounds. And he just does that so he won't be forgotten once he goes away from that country. And guys, that really reminds me of a classic movie the Fight Club. I don't know, there's a great scene over there when you have Jack and Tyler, and they are having a chat, and they are trying to find out who would like to fight one-on-one if they could choose anyone. And Tyler's response, yeah, I would fight my father, definitely. And the Jack says, well, I didn't really know my father. He left us when I was 6. He went to another town, find another woman over there, and he had more kids with her. And the response, yeah, fucking bastard. He's setting up franchises all the time. So guys, yeah, really fucking bastard. That really goes well for Mick Jagger. He's doing a lot of fucking, that's for sure. Which is a guy's really, you have to pardon my language. I'm just saying these crazy things in a really offensive way. I'm such a disgrace. But, it really belongs to my occupation as stand-up comedian. And recently, I was using this as an excuse, so many times. Yesterday, I came to a Swiss guy and I told him, yeah, in Switzerland is a really crazy place, Apparently, you don't have houses over there and people are just living in caves. And there are so many tunnels in the Alps and all of them are populated with tiny little Swiss people. And you are short yourself, so... And just the guy got really pissed and he really was offended. And he pulled his Swiss Army knife on me. He goes, hey man, take it easy, calm down. Calm the fuck down. I'm a stand-up comedian, on the level of honesty, from monk up to a politician, I'm just one slight level below the politician. And really that is pretty low now, guys, because with monks that we have nowadays, those damned Catholic child molesters, it's really, really bad. But the guy just like, acknowledged that, and he asked me what's my YouTube channel. So I got another subscriber. So this just for you guys to know how to get subscribers. So yeah. Really, I just really can't compare it like to anything, like, being a stand-up comedian. Well, it's maybe like, being a journalist, I have a friend, and he was traveling around Paris, and he wasn't even a journalist. He had just a press badge, like, a card that was saying, I am a member of the press. And he could go away with anything. Like, he went to Louvre, and he passed all the huge queues at the Louvre, and they just let him in with just his press badge. Like, for another like, situation, he went, like, to the town. He was driving his car around Paris, and he just decided to park in the middle of the crossroad in front of a police patrol. And just like, the policeman came to him, and they was like going to him, "Bonjour, monsieur, you can't park your car over here. Oh, you're a journalist. Make an article about police in Paris. Well, okay, you can leave your car over here, we'll keep an eye on it. Just enjoy Paris, like, au revoir." And just like, the guy could, like, get away with murder, like, even, like, I suppose. So, if you were really, like, interested of getting rid of anyone in Paris, like, I can give you his cell number, maybe. You're really interested. Yeah, like, traveling around Paris, I really like to travel a lot. And I really like to enjoy foreign cities and, like, going to them. And when you go there, like, the local people will tell you, well, our city is not just about the whole sex and booze thing. But, I don't really, get it. Like, just take Amsterdam. Have you been to Amsterdam? Yeah. You have the Rijksmuseum over there, where you can see all the Rembrandts. And over there you have, like, these Renaissance palaces on the channels. And yeah, then you have the center, and it's like filled with coffee shops and whorehouses. And the places are, like, open 24/7. So why would you even book yourself a hotel? Just like, grab a bunch of crazy muffins and go to Red Lagoon with a hot bag Bianca and enjoy yourself. But, like, Dutch people say, no. It's not really just about pot and prostitution. We have cultural events. To that I respond, yeah, nice try, but I don't really buy it. And then you just can go, like, to Dublin. And, like, have you really been to Dublin? Like, what is over there? Like, seriously. You have the Jameson's Visitor Center, the Guinness old warehouse, and all these old school Irish bars in the Temple district. And that's all that's out there, like, for Dublin. And just like, the Dubliners are just okay to acknowledge it. Like, yeah, the weather is really bad, the people are, like, short, smelly, unamusing, and just, like, unamusing to both, like, talk to and watch them. And that's really the things I really admire, when, like, people are, like, honest.
Well, my friend Ben is very tall.
Exception.
So you've been to Dublin, so...
No, he is from...
He is the exception.
I really admire, like, the people from, like, Ireland, honest, that they could say, yeah, I'm from Ireland. I really admire that. Like, guys, do you know who else I admire? George Michael. I think he's really a great artist. And he has a fantastic relationship with his fans. Because, like, George really loves them all, like, not just platonically, but, like, even physically. You can just, like, go to New York, to Central Park. You can just, like, meet him, like, over there. And you can just, like, come to him and tell him, George, it's really nice to meet you, man. I'm such a huge fan, and I really love you. Like, I really do. So, if you really want it, like, there's a toilet behind the corner. And George usually responds, yeah, nice, okay, it's really amusing. Well, I have just 5 minutes, you know, but I'll be quick. And you know, George just like takes them all. It doesn't matter if you are guy, girl, gay, lesbian, or Irish. So guys, yeah, look, it's almost, I have just like, 2 minutes left. So let me go through my list. Okay, check. Okay, what's left? What's I have to go to my notes from my comedy workshop. Okay, tip number 3. If you have nothing to say, you are an utter idiot because you didn't do your homework. Okay, check. In that case, say something about sex. Yeah, that's really useful. And that reminds me dating tips I get from my grandparents. You know, guys, I'm not sure if you didn't notice, but I'm a bit shy to talk about sex in front of people that really I don't know. I'm quite like, okay of talking sex with people I already had and sexual intercourse already. But like, over here it's not really like, possible, I could do small crowds, like, we just take our clothes off. We have like, a couple of quickies, I blow a couple of pussies, and we just have a good laugh afterwards. But like, over here, have you had a look on yourselves? Just like, really, 40 people, like, that's way too much. I could do something between 5 or 10 people. But like, 40, it's really not really manageable, If I had to do 40 people, I would demand a compensation for all those condoms I was using and a 3-day holiday in a river pool. That's for sure. So guys, could anybody over here do 40 people per evening? Like, any guys or girls? Please just raise your hands and introduce yourselves to us with your full name and address. We nobody, okay. Yeah, so like, smaller crowds, way much better. Reminds me of the comedy workshops. Just 5 people for 6 weeks, every Sunday for 2 hours. Man, the stuff didn't get boring, like, ever. Okay, thank you very much. You were absolutely amusing. I'm Mick, Simon says.